Our next mighty fine poet will not be outmatched by the people in the back. It is the Professor of Angry, Adam Mason.
You made me do that. It's a very special school, Michael, and there's a very special application process. I don't know if you can get in. Yes. Alright, I brought 2 poems tonight. I'm going to read both of them at some point, but one I didn't write, one I did write. Which one would you guys like to hear first?
Number 2!
The one I wrote? Huh? Yeah? Or the one that somebody else wrote that's probably a hell of a lot better than mine anyway.
True.
Alright, this is actually a piece by somebody named Ernest Klein, and it's called Dance, Monkeys, Dance. Orbiting the sun at about 90 million miles is a little blue planet, and this planet is run by a bunch of monkeys. Now, the monkeys don't think of themselves as monkeys, they don't even think of themselves as animals, and they love to list all of the things that they think separates them from the animals. Opposable thumbs, self-awareness. They use words like Homo erectus and Australopithecus. You say tomato, I say tomato. They're animals, all right. They're monkeys. Monkeys with high-speed digital fiber optic technology, but monkeys, nevertheless. I mean, they're clever. You've got to give them that. The pyramids, skyscrapers, phantom jets, the Great Wall of China. That's some pretty impressive shit for a bunch of monkeys. Monkeys whose brains have evolved to such an unmanageable size it is now pretty much impossible for them to stay happy for any length of time. In fact, they're the only animals that think they're supposed to be happy. All the other animals can just be. But it's not that simple for the monkeys. You see, the monkeys are cursed with consciousness, so the monkeys are afraid, so the monkeys worry. The monkeys worry about everything, but mostly what all the other monkeys think. Because the monkeys desperately want to fit in with the other monkeys, which is hard to do because a lot of monkeys seem to hate each other. This is what really separates them from the other animals. These monkeys hate. They hate monkeys that are different, monkeys from different places, monkeys who are a different color. You see, the monkeys feel alone. All 6 billion of them. Some of the monkeys pay another monkey to listen to their problems because these monkeys want answers, and the monkeys don't want to die, so the monkeys make up gods and then they worship them. Then the monkeys argue over whose made up god is better, and the monkeys get really pissed off. And this is usually when the monkeys decide it's a great time to start killing each other. So the monkeys wage war, the monkeys make hydrogen bombs, the monkeys have their whole fucking planet wired to explode. You see, the monkeys just can't help it. Some of the monkeys play to a sold-out crowd of other monkeys. The monkeys make trophies and they give them to each other like it means something. Some of the monkeys think that they have it all worked out. Some of the monkeys read Nietzsche. The monkeys argue about Nietzsche without giving any consideration to the fact that Nietzsche was just another fucking monkey. The monkeys make plans, the monkeys fall in love, the monkeys fuck, and then they make more monkeys. The monkeys make music and the monkeys dance. Dance, monkeys, dance. The monkeys make a hell of a lot of noise. Exhibit A, monkey making noise. And when he's done, 5 other randomly selected monkeys will rate this monkey's noise on a scale from 1 to 10, and at the end of the night they add up the numbers and see which monkey made the best noises. As you can see, these are some pretty fucked up monkeys. These monkeys are at once the ugliest and most beautiful creatures on the planet, and the monkeys don't want to be monkeys. They want to be something else. But they're not. That's hilarious. Okay, so unlike my first poem, this one's I wrote by myself. I actually kind of cranked it out today. It's a little bit of a work in progress, but I hope you guys like it. It's called What Worse Weapons? What worse weapons do we have than words? Bombs and bullets, fists and finely sharpened knives all pale in comparison to what makes us use them. Words can be so powerful, I wish I had the power never to lose them, because then they're just laying around waiting for somebody else to pick them up and abuse them. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words are the only thing that can truly hurt me. Punches can bruise, blades can cut you, bullets can rip through you, and bombs can make it so that there is no you. But words can bruise and cut and rip through the human mind and spirit, two things that can never be touched by any fist, blade, or bullet. Words are the reason why, David, in 3rd grade I sat in my kitchen hoping no one else would come in as I held to my wrist the same knife that you convinced me to bring to school because you thought Max deserved it. Sat there wondering why it took me so long, knowing that I could never belong, realizing that I couldn't be strong in the faces of the names and taunts and laughs and the stares that made me feel so wrong, until my mom came home, grabbed the knife, and simply told me, "Nothing should make you feel so far gone." And her words healed me at a time when everyone else's seemed to kill me, because like all weapons, words can be used both ways: to tear down, rip apart, and lead astray, build up, piece together, and pray. Every time I learn a new word, I feel like I've been given a gift. Like a child with a new toy to play with. I use it like I think I should, but then I read the directions and figure out I'm using it all wrong. I use it till I get bored with it, but sometimes I get carried away and I break it, and sometimes I take it to the corner of my mind that I hope nobody ever finds, so I can hide it away with all the other words that are either so beautiful or ugly, helpful or hurtful, gorgeous or dangerous, that I never want to use them, so that they can just stay there and be special to me and only me. You see, words can make something into something it's not. For example, I can say I once found an herbal remedy to my problems instead of saying I smoke pot. A company can say, financially speaking, we feel this is the best decision, instead of saying we've been bought. Words have been used so many times to say this war is over, even though we know it's not. And words can make you sound, look, and feel like a monster when love is all you've got. I guess what I'm trying to say that as poets, hell, as people, we have a responsibility to ourselves and to others to always ask before we speak, what worse weapons do we have than words? And if you can't come up with an answer because something, anything, is stopping you from thinking, then maybe you shouldn't be speaking.